What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. As you see here, I'm in Diamond and I'm going to give you no-nonsense advice how you can get to Diamond 2. Here we have a first free modifier and I'm just going to talk over and give you advice and tips as there's a gameplay in the background. So I've seen previously few people make videos about merge tactics and about this game mode, and honestly, no offense to anyone, but their advice was kinda cheeks. That's because they hit Diamond early in the season, and a bunch of new people were trying the game mode, a bunch of new people who had no idea what they were doing. They were just kind of placing units on the field that they liked in regular Clash Royale, or that they thought that they worked good together in regular Clash Royale without knowing anything about auto chess battlers or how to play them. Expect next season, which is coming in a day or so, when the leaderboard resets, to be much more difficult than the season prior. Also, all of those accounts with 20,000 stars, like insane ratings that seem unreachable, they are unreachable because those players got there because of the bots. They got the game early, they played bots, they farmed bots, and that's why they have such a high rating. Also, when it comes to balance changes, I haven't seen anything significant that would change advice I'm going to give you, so everything I say now stands for the next season. First advice I'm going to give you is play Spirit Empress. I was waiting for balance changes, and I was hoping she would get nerfs. I was hoping for some change, but like for some reason there's nothing, and like it's not even close. She's way more powerful than King. Like it's night and day. And she didn't get any nerfs, so everything this stands. Play Spirit Empress, don't play King. If you want, depending on how this video does, I can make a video of how to play King and how you can actually be successful with him, because you can, but it's not put at 99% of the time. 99% of the time, you play Spirit Empress and you're going to do better. You need to play Spirit Empress because of my second advice, which is learn how to cycle Elixir. Now, what does cycling Elixir even mean? It means buying cheap units early and getting 2 stars and then selling those 2 stars early. Spirit Empress gets 1 elixir per card merged, not per merge, per card merged. Meaning when you merge 2 cards, you don't get 1 additional elixir, you get 2 additional elixir. And this also goes up higher relative to the stars of the card. So for a 3-star card, that's total of 4 regular card merge. So you get additional 4 elixir when you level up a card, or when you merge a card to a 3-star. I'm giving you this advice assuming you know all the basics of merge tactics. If you don't, go watch my beginner's guide and you can learn the ropes there. So for example, when you merge 2 elixir cards, you've spent 4 elixir, selling it gets you back 3 elixir, and the merge itself gives you 2 elixir, which means you gained 5 elixir and spent 4, giving you a net positive of 1 elixir. You'll gain that net positive of 1 elixir even if you merge more expensive cards, but the reason you want to do it with cheaper cards so you can cycle the shop faster. If you merge 4 elixir cards, you're going to run out of elixir faster, and it's going to be much slower to cycle the shop. That in itself is simple enough. Okay, just merge cards, have 2 stars, sell them, gain additional elixir, and build advantage off of that. Yes, where it gets complicated is when to stop. When to stop selling and start actually building your team composition. And honestly, there's no concrete advice to this. It comes from experience, because it's going to be circumstantial and it's going to highly depend game to game. Some games, and it's going to depend on modifier. Some games you can really stretch it out and you can cycle your elixir and just gain a lot of elixir advantage. For other games, you're going to have to be very quick and start building your comp early. So it's going to depend on modifier, and it's something you're going to have to learn and understand with experience. Okay, and let me just for a second focus on a match we have here. I'm just yapping. I haven't been focusing much on it, but we're down to just the 2 of us, and I think one more fight should be able to put him down. Right now I'm just cycling. I'm looking for one of my front lines from Valkyrie, or okay, he has a Valkyrie, so unlikely I'm going to find her. But I should be fine regardless, as long as that bandit doesn't go off. Okay, and luckily that bandit goes down early, and as long as the bandit goes down, I don't think I should worry about anything else he has. 3-star executioner might be able to put some work. No. My rangers heat up, and that's going to be game. Let's jump into the next match, and I'll give you some more tips on how to get better. In our second match, we have a fighting fever modifier, and that ties into my third tip, and that's to be adaptive based off of a modifier. Learn what modifiers do, read them out slowly, and adapt to them. Because modifiers are going to decide what you do. Even my second advice about cycling elixir and learning how to do that is going to be dependent on modifier. So you need to learn what modifiers do and how to adapt based off of a modifier. So for example, for fighting fever, it's not going to change much of anything. Here, I'm going to try to cycle elixir early, and I'm not going to change my playstyle and the pace of how I play because of this modifier. Tip number 4 is check your opponent's composition. Check. Constantly check. As much as you can, check your opponent compositions, check what cards your opponents have. Information is gold in this game mode, and you need to have as much information about your opponent. You need to know what cards they're playing, you need to know what compositions they have, you need to know everything you can about them. The more information you have, the better. So constantly, as much as you possibly can, check what your opponent is doing, check what they have, to the best of your possibilities. Tip number 5, don't go with preconceived builds. Don't do that. Don't go into the game saying, I'm going to build this and this is the strongest composition, because I've seen those videos on YouTube and they're horrible. It's horrible to follow that advice. It's horrible to, oh, this is the strongest composition, this is the strongest team, man, and you just build this team, you're going to be the strongest. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you will fail. You will not be able to find pieces you want. You will not be able to build it, because if that's the strongest team, and it's true, some teams are stronger than others, but if that's the strongest team, everyone else is going to go for that team as well. Everyone else is going to try to build the same team. They're going to take the cards. You're not going to be able to find those cards in the pool, because you share the pool of cards you have, and because everyone's going to be going for that team as well, you're not going to be able to find those cards, and you're going to be able to well, sometimes you maybe find those cards if you're lucky, and you're going to win those rounds, but other times you're not going to be able to find those cards, and you're going to have 1 stars, or you're not going to have sort of synergies you want, or you're not going to have any synergies at all. So don't go in with preconceived idea of what build you're going to have. Adapt on the fly. Tip number 6 ties into my 5th tip, and that is don't tunnel vision. Don't think, oh, I have this, I have 3 or 4 cards I need for the synergy. If I can just find the 4th card, and I'm going to have the synergy, and it's going to be really strong, and I'm going to win. Don't do that. If you do that, you're going to lose. Because either your opponent has that card, and even if they don't have it on the field, they have it hidden on the bench. They're blocking you, you can't see their bench, you can't see that they have it, and if you're like cycling, you're trying to find them, and you can't find them, but you're like, oh, if I just need it, I just find it, and I'm going to have the synergy, and I'm going to be the strongest, and I'm going to win, and you do that, and you're going to lose, because that card isn't in the pool, you can't find it, you don't have the synergy, you're wasting time on it, and you end up losing. Adapt at the moment. If you can't find one synergy, adjust and pivot to another. And tip 7 reinforces what I've said in previous 2 tips, and that is, if it wasn't obvious enough already, don't go for the same builds your opponents have. You share the same card pool as your opponents, and this is pretty obvious enough, but it's surprising amount of people who don't practice this. They know that they shouldn't do this, but they still build the same cards that their opponents build, because it's the strongest build, it's the build that they want, it's the build that they like, and they build the same thing. Don't do that. Don't build the same thing your opponents build. Change it up. If you see that your opponents already have cards that you have, change it up, pivot, and build something else. Before I go on with tips, let me just focus for this game for a second, because we're at the end stretch again. I just need to. He's pivoting. What is he? I'm not sure he even has time to pivot. Like, he's 5 seconds left. Can he do anything? No, I think maybe he gave up. I think he might have given up. Okay, that's going to be it. I'll see you in the next match. And for our final match, we have Pandora's Bench Modifier. Tip number 9 is learn team compositions. And yeah, I know I previously said you shouldn't go into the game with predisposition idea of what comp you want to build, which is precisely why you need to know what team comps there are there, what combinations of cards can go together, because you need to adapt at the moment. You need to know, for example, that Rangers and Aces don't go together. You need 4 Aces and you need 3 Rangers, and they have no overlapping cards, so you're not going to be able to build them together in a 16 comp. So you need to know what cards go together to know on the fly what kind of team composition you can go for. Tip number 10 is, and I know this one seems pretty obvious, but level up your cards. The card levels do matter in merge tactics. They're not as important as they are in regular Clash Royale, but if possible, you should level up your cards. They do play a role. Because the game mode isn't as pay to win, people almost seem to forget about it. But the card levels do still matter, and in clutch moments where you have like a little bit of a health difference, you're close, I've seen it too many times. People lose because of the card levels. I've lost because of the card levels. I won because of the card levels. So if possible, you should get those levels up. Now, of course, that isn't all there is to this game mode. Card positioning, card blocking, how strong is each card, how strong is each synergy, all of those things play a role, all of those things matter, but I think that those topics are kind of, they require too much attention to go over in this video. So depending on how video does, depending how interested you all are, I can make separate videos basically going into those topics, specifically going into detail on those topics. But for now, these tips, these 10 tips is should get you pretty far in the season to come. Although I'm not going to end the video here, let's finish this match and get to the first place if possible. Well, I think this one's looking a little bit rough because of that princess, and that guy has a seemingly already a Rangers comp going. But I should be able to get a second place at least. Okay, here we are up against the guy who's already lost, so that's a free win. Okay, so you see that a guy with Rangers wins, and he's going to be a problem in the future. I don't even have a full clan comp online right now, and so I'm going to need a strong bandit. And I need to get a clan online first, which I can't find, and then I'm going to need a strong bandit, like a high star, 3-star level bandit, if I'm going to beat that guy, which isn't looking promising here right now. Okay, and so we take him down to 1 health right now, and he's going to get a free win here, but he should go down the next round. But the problem is this guy with Rangers, and I don't think I can do much against him, because I just got the clan on. Okay, and he killed clan Avengers, but they're 2 low stars. They're 2 low stars, and look at that guy. Oh my god, that guy with Rangers just got to the Dark Goblin to 3 stars. So he had 2 3-stars. So I don't think I'm going to go. I don't think I'm going to do too well against him. Oh, and he has a 3-star princess too. Yeah, no, I'm cooked. That's okay, you win some, you lose some. We pretty much have guaranteed second place here, because the guy with Executioner, with the throwers, he's going to get taken out here, and so we get the free win this round, and we have pretty much guaranteed second place for the round after that. Unfortunately, we can't get the first place in every single round, but we still get our stars up, and that's going to be it. Like, subscribe, share, and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'll be seeking for the glory. Say my name.